Welcome, Virgo. Thank you for listening to your reading of July 30th, 2022 on your Zodiac Attraction channel, where you will know what the future holds, both in money, your numbers for today, love, health, work and family. So subscribe to the channel, so you don't miss anything. This weekend you enter the stage of total renewal as a month of significant changes in your life is coming. Your inner being shudders. It is your period of passionate love and new beginnings. There are also economic opportunities in a contest or competition. In general, it is a period with many possibilities. You are in the middle of a season of reconciliation, new encounters, and new occasions to explore your love and romance intimacy in a different and fun way. Why keep fighting an uphill battle? Why insist on the deception that you have all the answers, when in reality you've only touched the tip of the iceberg? All that mass of knowledge lies beneath the surface. Instead of continuing to fight, throw in the towel. That way others will be more willing to quench your thirst for the truth. Listen to others. Your friends can help you progress. You observe that some people can no longer be a part of your life because they are not leading you in the right way and they are not bringing you anything. Free yourself from toxic people. Now is not the time to play it too personally, and even if you have to put aside your personal aspirations a bit and it gets on your nerves, be sure to serve the community more, or at least as much, as your own cause. You feel the overwhelming need for an intimate and deep union, and yet somehow you try to avoid it for fear of being overcome by feelings like jealousy, anger, and other passions of a primitive nature. And instinctive. You'll need plenty of peace and quiet this morning, dear Virgo, as the moon takes its final steps through Leo and the sector of your chart that governs the subconscious. Don't feel guilty about sleeping in or asking for your space, as the universe encourages you to rest and unwind. Luckily, you'll begin to feel more social and energized as afternoon rolls around and the moon makes its way into your sign. These vibes are perfect for stepping into the limelight, making it a great time to post online, reach out to friends for a chat, or host a small lunch. The day can begin with an easygoing, flowing energy, dear Virgo, but as it advances, you may feel a bit drained or burdened by recent problems taking up a lot of room in your mind. With Mercury opposite Saturn, you may have heavier demands regarding chores or work and trickier dealings with others. You could feel that someone is pushing you away, or you might feel less than appreciated. Give others and yourself some breathing room, but draw boundaries if things are genuinely unfair, and you're doing far too much giving and not receiving much in return. Typically, the best way to handle a Saturn aspect is to be easy on yourself and humble with others. Even with some blocks or delays, you are more courageous about embracing and expressing your feelings. This is a turning point in your life. You will have to give careful consideration to all aspects of the situation and make an important decision about your future. You are well aware of the fact that you have to make a new start in your life, but you feel pessimistic and intimidated by the future. You are clinging to the past and the present, and this is holding you back from making the right decision. You will have to overcome your insecurities and put a definitive end to the emotionally draining situations that are hindering your personal growth. The Strength card is arming you with stamina, energy and great persistence. The impossible becomes possible and the improbable becomes probable. You will accomplish everything you will set out to do, because your faith in yourself is so strong that you feel like there is no obstacle you cannot overcome. Your self-confidence and diligence are helping you excel in your career. You are able to rise to every challenge and to confront every problem head-on, and, thanks to your meticulousness, flexibility and intelligence, you will successfully tackle every difficult situation you will be faced with. Take advantage of the strength you have been endowed with to pursue your dreams. Now we will tell you how it will go with money and luck, but first remember to give us a like, subscribe to the channel and activate notifications. This helps us a lot and so you never miss your daily reading. Money and luck. Set aside an X amount of money this August that is starting tomorrow and save it as a reserve for when the final days of the year arrive. Make it a point to save a little more each month, even if it's not much, so that you won't feel overwhelmed by Christmas expenses and the December holidays, because even though it seems very far now, in the blink of an eye this year is gone. Agitated and intense dreams await you. For a while, you will have a wonderful dream and in another a dark dream. Write them down. Surely the message it contains is more positive than the dream itself. Even if you constantly think about your money problems, things are not as bad as they seem. Before you panic, find out what your situation is. This change in leadership raised many questions among staff. Despite the random weather, influenced by this sudden change in temperature, Mercury will give you the courage to face all this. Moreover, your colleagues have understood this well. Yes, they see you as the perfect spokesperson to convey every concern and defend all their claims. As for you, don't let yourself go into melancholy. More than ever, we need you. You have been saving up to spend on some pet project, and the time is at last right to actually put your plan into motion. When you go to buy the object, you are going to be tempted by bigger and more sophisticated things, but you should definitely stay within your budget. Expenses are inevitable today, but try to avoid overspending on things that you do not need. Lucky numbers. Your lucky numbers for July 30th are 33, 13, 17, 2, 22, 3. Daily love. Your planetary ruler, our cosmic messenger Mercury, is heading downhill into a car crash, Virgo. It's as if his brakes have broken, and he's spinning down the streets faster and faster with only devastation ahead. This energy will be activated both today and tomorrow, ensuring that extreme anxiety, bad news, or leaked secrets could pop up out of nowhere. This is because he will spin in the depths of your solar 12th house, crashing against the unstoppable force and immovable object of mighty and cold Saturn. If you end up feeling depressed and defeated, take some time for some TLC. Be careful because exaggerations are not recommended, especially during this astral cycle that you are living or if you are in the initial process of a new love relationship. The presence of visitors, perhaps invited by another member of the family, could represent an obstacle to your desire to be alone to thoroughly examine your ideas. Today your mind is alert and ideas arise one after another. Don't let irritation at home sabotage your plans. Maybe you prefer to go somewhere alone, or just seclude yourself in your own room. The lonely natives will not see anything coming for the moment. But everything comes at the right time to those who can wait. Don't focus on being single. Your close friends and family need attention too. Make sure everyone around you is doing well and doesn't need a listening ear, a reassuring hug, or sound advice. If you are in a relationship, your partner will ask you important questions. Take the time to think things through and don't be impulsive so as not to hurt him. At work. Any mental stressors or inner monologues might calm down as the fiery moon enters a sluggish state by stationing void of course. Virgo, this can be the perfect time to tone down any harsh perceptions of your talents, skills, or acts of bravado in the workplace. But this will not last forever as the moon will enter your sign later in the afternoon. Once in your sign, you might feel slightly self-conscious as you examine yourself as a professional. Instead of beating yourself down, use the lunar energy to edit your professional presentation. You are going to put an end to what in the past caused your doubts and fears. You feel more confident of your possibilities and you are no longer afraid to assume that job responsibility that you did not know exactly whether to accept or not. You are very responsible, and that is why you think about it a lot before launching yourself into the new, but this time it will be different. Today, a political spirit can be felt in the air since you are nominated for projects or positions. At work, your colleagues can encourage you to take on more responsibilities and a different position. This will be good for you as it is time for you to progress. In your church or community, you will be asked to run for office based on your visionary point of view. Heaven supports your requests by exposing your competence to transform a ridiculous contribution into providential manna. You are a magician in the matter, even if you do not hesitate to throw a little powder in the eyes of your dumbfounded admirers. We are currently seeking you. It looks good for your professional future. To grow your business, you could benefit from some pretty interesting benefits. You imagine plans, you organize new projects. Luck is there, you have to take advantage of it. Health. What you need most at this time is to take a break from your daily activities, disconnect and focus your attention on what is really worthwhile, not on small-time issues. You can be very passionate about your beliefs. You have a very clear sense of right and wrong, and you have no difficulty sharing your opinions with others. Today you will be inspired to express yourself boldly. Maybe your sense of justice will be triggered. You may fret about something you see or hear. You will want to step in and show people another way of looking at things. Neptune prepares to enter the 4th house and brings with it a climate conducive to melancholy and regret. You will not have too much morale, especially if you are a native of the 1st decan. Don't let these feelings overwhelm you and try to move forward to get yourself out of this gloomy climate. If you have the chance, take a long country walk. This will allow you to clear your mind and relativize any dark thoughts that might creep into you. Until and unless you devote a waking hour to your health, you have made no good use of your day. Try to ponder upon the various activities you do and how they affect you. For instance, monitor your breathing habits and analyze how it affects the way you talk or you love. Yoga seems to be the best exercise for you at this point of time. Family and friends. When an argument breaks out in a group of friends, the fault is always on the person trying to fix the situation. So it's simple, you are the scapegoat for this story. To want to defend too much the widow and the orphan, one always ends up suffering the consequences without having known the cause beforehand. In the future, take a little height on all these vents while remaining as neutral as possible. Things will naturally fit into their respective boxes without you having to get involved in the mess caused. You are bound to be more logical and questioning in your relationships today. Behaving rationally with the right person can be a big turn-off, and the day may seem to be a failure which otherwise would have been an awesome one. Explore the sensuality within yourself and in your partner. We love that you get to this part of the video. Don't forget to subscribe, like it, and leave us your comments. At Zodiac Attraction we always read them, and see you tomorrow. Have a nice day.